Bienvenidos de nueva cuenta a esta partida de Bastion, donde estamos cada vez más cerca del final.
The quarry's gotta have one, right? Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Zealandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes a burstone quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap. Same goes for its natives, rattletails. Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit. The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nesting in those rocks. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things. But there was even more to it than that. They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them. Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the rattletails at bay. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities. Even stink eyes started taking root in here. Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? Might be the gods told him the quarry's bad news. superstitious lot. On top of that, you know the hated anything above ground. Might be the quarry just got too much sunshine for their liking. In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen. The largest ones, you know as cores. A single core could keep the lights on in an entire city district. The smaller ones, we call them shards. The shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland. Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to calling Sir Lunky. Massive thing stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Burstone Quarry is Sir Lunky's head. Get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you all right? it says. It's him. I've come to warn you, he says. The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred. If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you. Because my countrymen will. Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Zulf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. The kid's gotta go in through the back. I should have told him sooner about all this. Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their hole. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away this place. We tried to stop them, but we needed help.
Aquí es importante que matemos a estos Ura lo más veloz que se pueda, porque tus mascotas pueden llegar a morir en esta parte, y si mueren no las puedes recuperar hasta sino en un juego posterior.
Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zulf's plan worked. We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the calamity. It was Caelondia's master plan to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zulf knew the whole story. What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started.
Y ahora vamos a dar la mejora final a los edificios de juego y completamos uno de los tantos desafíos que aún nos quedan. Y esta es la habilidad secreta que te dan por mejorar el arsenal. Yo no la encuentro muy útil, así que prefiero dejar la que tengo en estos momentos.
The sanctuary. If we can build, we can rebuild. The triggers, my brothers, bravest men I ever knew. The mercy. The windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot.
Y así conseguimos 3500 fragmentos más. Como vemos, hay algunos desafíos que estamos próximos a conseguir. Nos quedan todavía 10 por completar, pero eso cambiará pronto.
Why do any of this? But truth is, I don't want to know.
Al parecer la tienda no tiene nada útil de momento, así que voy a dejar este video hasta aquí y los veré en el próximo.